had to endure those early mornings by yourself, when you didn't had to stay up late night by yourself, when you had to bounce back from things, from trials, from tribulations by yourself, when you spent all that time over in the wilderness and you did that all by yourself. Sometimes you gotta look people directly in their face and let them know, oh baby, I'm very, very much aware of what I can do by myself. Understand that I'm very much aware of what I can do by myself. I'm locked in, baby. That means that I'm guarding my focus. I'm removing that fear. I'm inserting that faith. I'm not allowing anybody to come into my life and try to distract me. I'm not allowing anybody to come into my life to try to finesse me up out of my position. I'm not allowing anybody to come into my life and try to belittle me, to try to slander me, to try to discredit me. I want you to understand that I'm not going outside of my way to defend nothing.
Alrighty. Good morning, everyone. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Yes, I see the thumbs up. All right, amazing. Hope you guys are all doing, and yeah, just doing great on this beautiful morning. The sun is out. We have some better weather. Let me say it like that. Always nice. And of course, we have some interesting charts for today. Now, before I really get into the charts, I want to go over the Forex Factory. Like you guys know, this is the very first thing you should check the moment you open your computer. All right. So tonight we had at 3:30 a.m., like I warned you guys, the AUD news. It was pretty calm. We didn't really see these massive movements. Now at 8 a.m. we had some pound news, and in the midday, 2:15 until 2:45, we do have some red flag news on Euro and USD. So just be aware of that. I don't expect like the crazy movements like NFP or CPI or that kind of stuff, but you will see some impact. All right. So please be aware of that. Make sure to always follow your risk management and your trading plan. Okay. So good. Let me first check. Do we have something for tonight? No, not really. That's good. Tomorrow also pretty calm. So very, very good when it comes down to news. Good. Let's go over the charts we had from yesterday. First of all, we have Euro Canadian that broke out but never came back to the retest yet. I'm still waiting. All right. So this is still a valid idea. This is still a valid price trap to look into for getting your proper retest and see the market following up this uptrending movement. Okay. The next one is Euro USD. Exactly the same thing. We broke out and we were waiting for that retest. I do have some lines set up just to know, like, this is a beautiful demand zone where we can react on. We can also go a little lower to catch these demand zones. Yeah, so I just marked this up. So if the market comes back, I know where to look at. Same thing for GU. This one just came back for the retest. So this is getting very interesting here. We could see the markets come back to fill up this imbalance zone and then create some good price action to follow up this uptrending movement. And that's basically what I'm waiting for. All right. So let's see where we can get with GU. Good. Then we have Euro Pound. For Euro Pound, in my opinion, this was pretty clear. This was pretty simple that this wasn't ready to go down. All right. We did have like this 1 hour breakout of this support zone. But if you simply just switch one time frame, I think this is pretty clear that the market wasn't really ready to go to the downside. All right. So for me personally, I just left it alone. I leave it, didn't look at it for any entries or something like that. I was just curious to see the market doing what it's doing best. All right. So here we have a new support zone. The resistance zone is getting attacked at this specific moment. So let's see where we can get with this pair. But I'm going to keep it for today 100%. So that's a red flag, of course. There we go. Next to Euro Pound, what do we have left? We have AUD USD, which did a beautiful breakout retest. We had a beautiful evening store on the 1 hour time frame. 30-minute time frame was also showing some slowdown in price, and then the 50-minute time frame showed us also like these 3 black soldiers, or how you want to call it. All right, so this was an opportunity. You could beautifully react on this with like the FIP levels, the 5-step confirmations, like you guys know. So if you go like the FIP entry, there we go. You see that the market just triggered your 38 level with a 10 pip stop loss potential, and market already went for just 30 pips. So it depends a little bit on your broker if your take profit got hit, yes or no. Beautiful 1 on 3 risk to reward. For me personally, I missed this one. Okay, I was looking to see the market getting back at least to these levels of the market, but this didn't happen. All right, so for me it was pretty simple. The market just left without me, without triggering my entries. Now I'm very curious, or I'm very interested in this chart. I really like the structure that the market has been creating here on AUD/USD, because right now we can just simply follow up this downtrending movement. We can just simply just have this new zone, this new support zone, to see the market break and retest AUD/USD and follow up this downtrending movement. All right, let's see where we can get here with AUD/USD. There we go. If you have any questions, if you have any pairs, just let me know in the chat. Like you guys know, always here to help you guys as good as possible with your problems or with your questions about this amazing strategy. So let me put a red flag on that one. There we go. What do we have left? We also have USD Canadian. USD Canadian yesterday just give like a very little breakout. This was a beautiful breakout retest of this resistance zone. It wasn't really the most convincing breakout if you want to look to the downside. We did have like that higher retest into supply levels, which was very interesting because the market started rejecting. 30-minute time frame, we saw some engulfing candles, and the 50-minute time frame also showed us this evening star. So if you were convinced about this breakout here, you could potentially react on this retest, the highest one. So have your fib levels ready here, have like around an 8 pip stop, and right now the market took off for like 21 pips, something like that. Okay, so should be risk free, no take profits yet, but it should be risk free at least. Okay, for me now, for USD Canadian, I'm simply gonna adjust the support zone and see if we can really follow up this uptrending movement that the market is creating for the last couple of days. All right, so we have this breakout, retest, breakout, retest, breakout, retest. Let's see if we can get another breakout retest. Okay, so that's for USD Canadian. Let's put a red flag on that. And then I think the last one we had from yesterday, we can all keep them for today. These are all still valid price traps. And the last one is, of course, NZD/USD. This was a bigger one, a bigger price trap. And like you can see, market just broke out, came back beautifully to the supply zone. This was my very first zone of interest. My second one was, of course, a little higher with this gap in the market. But at this moment, I'm running. All right. This is risk-free. Market already took off for, I'm not sure, but I thought it was like 22 pips, something like that. There we go, 21, 21.3. So this is definitely a risk-free idea. Let's see where we can get. All right. If we start rising again from this point and it hits my break even, I know I have still some levels left here, a little higher, to take the market to the downside and follow up this downtrending market. Now, if the market decides to start or to just run from this point to the downside, we have a new support zone that we can look at for a breakout retest. Okay, and that's the beauty about Pricetrap. We can really start focusing on laddering down these markets, like really see that staircase happening, the breakout, the retest, the breakout, the retest, over and over and over again. Okay, so let's see where we can get with NZD/USD right over here. Good, and that's the review from the pairs from yesterday. Pretty interesting day, like I said. I do missed AUD/USD. I am in NZD/USD. Let's see where we can get with that one. But we also have some interesting pairs, for example, GU and Euro/USD, and of course Euro/Canadian, where we are waiting for a proper retest. Okay, so let's check if we can have any new pairs or any new price traps for today. I do like AUD Canadian here. We could be looking at the continuation of the uptrending movement that we have seen for the last couple of weeks, or we can start reversing and find ourselves an opportunity to the downside. Okay, so that's numero uno. Closing up, break resistance, And then of course, same thing for the support. Once per bar close, crossing down, break support. All right. And this is the way how I use my alerts, by the way, for people who are here for the first time or haven't been on my sessions before. I'm always making use of the once per bar close alerts. In that way, I will only get an alert the moment the market gives me a 1 hour candle closure above or below my support or resistance zone. All right. I'm waiting on some structure here on Euro AUD. Euro JPY, I'm going to leave that alone. I don't like the charts. Euro pound breaking out. Euro NZD does have some good structure here. So let's see. It's a very high wick. Where does this wick come? All right, beautiful. So that's another one. There we go. So once per bar close, crossing down, break supports. There we go. Euro USD looking for the retest. GU, pay attention here. This could be very interesting for today. GA, I'm gonna stay away. I don't like it. It could be that you will see like GA doing the same like GU, but I'm just not convinced about the chart, so I'm not gonna risk anything on this one. For GCAT, yeah, I was already doubting on this one yesterday also. So let me check how this looks like if I trap it like this. Oof, it's a long time ago that we went this high. Okay, we do have some information and it's looking pretty good, to be honest. I'm going to come back on this one later on the session. Let me put a pink flag on that one. There we go. GJ, I don't like it. Not really the most interesting or most clear structure. Here with GN, we do have like a little bit the same, like, which pair was it? With this massive wick on the upside. Euro NZD? Yeah, I think it was Euro NZD. All right, beautiful how the market reacts on the zones. Exactly what we are searching for. There we go. Another one. A lot of price traps today. That's good. Break supports. Then, of course, same thing for the resistance. There we go. NZD Canadian. Nope, gonna stay away from that. I don't like this one also. NZD USD is running, of course. USD Canadian also waiting for proper breakouts. UJ nothing, Canadian JPY nothing. And then we have gold. Interesting. It's like a counter trend idea, but I do like the structure. It's a pretty small price show also, but like I said, I do like the structure. What is the 4 hour telling us? Okay, okay. Of course, this is like a higher risk, in my opinion, because we are counter trend trading here, or we are looking for a counter trend idea. What I would love to see is just simply see the market reacting from this point, go back to this point. All right, like around this level would be perfect. for a counter trend trade. Okay. So of course, I'm going to put my resistance alert ready. So if the market does not respect this breakout retest to the downside, we still have that opportunity to catch the breakout retest to the upside. But let's see. This is getting interesting, guys. We just filled up the 1 hour imbalance. 30-minute time frame also reacted on this last buy candle. But we do still have some 15-minute imbalance ready here. So we could go a little higher. We don't have any price action yet, like candlestick patterns yet. So this is also very interesting. Let's see. Let's see where we can get with gold. This is a nice chart. Okay. I'm gonna leave GCAT like it is. We have enough price traps for today. So we have 80 Canadian waiting for the breakout, 80 USD, exactly the same thing, waiting for the breakout. Euro Canadian waiting for the retest. Euro pound is breaking out at this moment. We gotta pay attention here. This is very dangerous in my opinion because market is reacting on some massive supply zones. If I want to see a breakout, I want to see a clear breakout of these highs. Okay, also a breakout of that supply zone. Just be aware of that. Euro NZD waiting for the breakout, Euro USD waiting for the retest. GU is retesting at this point. Pay attention, look at price action, find your candlesticks. Then we have GN waiting for the breakout. NZD USD is running, like I said, but we are waiting here for maybe a breakout of the support or a higher retest into this gap or into the supply levels. And then we have USD Canadian. Yeah, this can go either way. All right, so let's see where we can get with this pair also. And then of course gold, don't forget this one. I do like this chart. I really do like the breakout of the support zone to get the market back in a counter trend idea into these demand levels. So these are the price traps for today. I hope that's clear. If you have any questions, don't hesitate and just ask. I'm gonna go over the crypto charts pretty quick and then we can call it a day. So we do have Bitcoin in the higher levels here. So we have this little push to the upside before the breakout. It's beautifully reacting on that. We do have some levels higher also. Like I said, this is massive supply over here. But we will have to see, like, this isn't really the most important part. I'm pretty sure we will react around this area, around this zone. But it will be more important the moment we get back to these levels. Do we respect? Do we keep on going? That's the big question. Do we have a higher low or do we have a lower low? Okay. Same thing for Ethereum. Beautifully back into the supply levels. We can definitely go a little higher here. But when the market is at this point and starts to move down, that will be the big question. Higher low or lower low. All right. So that will be it. Still the same vision like previous days, of course. Nothing really happened at this moment. So we are waiting for some more information. All right. So I'm going to leave it with that. I don't see any questions coming into the chat box. I hope you guys enjoyed the session. Hope you guys had some value or something that you could take with you for your own trading. And then, of course, we see each other back next week for the people from the Telegram channel. And of course, the people from our community. We see each other back tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Are you thinking about a tutorial session? Yeah, maybe I will be doing like an educational session where I go over the price trap strategy, like the basics of the price trap strategy, of course, just so everyone knows how exactly I am trading or how I'm finding my price traps in the charts. That's maybe a good idea to start doing a session like that. All right. So thank you all for being here. I wish you the best, and we see each other back for the people from Telegram next week, and of course for the people from my community tomorrow morning. So have a great day. See you very soon. Ciao, ciao.